top 5 number 1 overall draft choices. As you know, there's many of them.
Well, a lot of good ones.
I know.
And some good ones, man.
I know.
Choose
The
carefully,
number
Rich.
1
going
overall
backwards?
draft choice.
Going
No,
five, five?
it's all on one page.
I'm going 5, 4, 2.
LeBron is the number one overall draft choice of all time, with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar number 2. I mean, you just passed Kareem on the all-time list. I understand about championships and whatever. I get it. Magic 3, Shaq 4, Tim Duncan 5. So again, LeBron is the number one overall draft choice of all time, and you're already wincing over there, Chris. You're not a LeBron guy. I get it. You're not.
Well, Kareem didn't ring chase.
Okay.
He won rings with multiple teams, right?
So there you have it.
But he didn't.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
Traded
2, Magic 3, Shaq 4, Duncan 5. Obviously, Hakeem Olajuwon. The Big O could have cracked this top 5.
True.
But that's my top 5 number 1 overall draft choices
Interesting.
of all time. So how would you reorder that? Kareem 1, LeBron 2?
I think I would have Kareem 1.
Would you have Magic over LeBron?
I think I would have Magic over LeBron.
So LeBron would be 3 over Shaq? How far down are you putting LeBron is the question.
LeBron 3.
Damn.
But he doesn't have a problem with LeBron.
Okay.
I don't.
He does.
I don't.
We know it. All right, Chris.
I used to own LeBron shoes.
Second,
All right, second
you're next
overall
on the
pick.
clock.
Now, before we get to the list, apologies to the great Bob Pettit, Earl the Pearl Monroe, Bob McAdoo, the Glove, and Big Zoe. This was really hard. A lot of good choices in number 2. I will start at the bottom. Number 5, Isaiah Thomas, 1981. Jason Kidd, number 4 from 94. Kevin Durant in 2007. The Logo, Jerry West, number 2 in 1960. And the great Bill Russell, the greatest number 2 pick of all time, 1956.
Okay. 3 of them active in the NBA right now. As we all know, Kevin Durant with the Suns, Jason Kidd, the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks, and Isaiah Thomas with the Phoenix Suns organization.
This was a tough list.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. I don't have any argument with that one, I don't think. Very good. Bill Russell obviously is number 1 on that list.
Pretty good.
Edging out the logo of the association.
Yeah, pretty good.
You didn't react to my slide against Isaiah Thomas. I'm a little offended. You just glossed right over that. Okay.
Isaiah Thomas is really good. I was going to put Bob Pettit there, but a little too many guys from the black and white
TJ
era.
Jefferson, 3rd overall.
Yeah,
You're
man.
on the clock. What do
I'm
you
on
got?
the clock, and to quote Eminem, I got a list. Here's the order of my list that it's in. Coming in at number 5. I like to go backwards. I got Bob Cousy. Number 4, nice. I told Brockman I'm having a hard time. I couldn't decide. I have Carmelo Anthony and Dominique Wilkins. I couldn't decide between the 2.
But this is okay.
I know. You know how I do. Kevin McHale, I got him at 3. James Harden at 2. And with the 3rd pick, I made the earth sick, to quote Jay-Z. I do have Michael Jordan as the number 1 greatest,
James
number 3
Harden.
NBA draft pick.
I have to push back.
Oh, I can. And you know what? I'm completely okay with pushback on some of these because
Harden?
this is tough, man.
Harden over McHale?
That's tough.
Kevin McHale.
That's tough.
Kevin McHale. I mean, look, 2 and 3, it's still close.
3-time NBA champion and a Hall of Famer.
Kevin McHale.
The greatest 6-man maybe of all time.
But when you then what it came down to there is I kind of looked at just the individual skill level. Like McHale was great; he does have the rings, but James Harden has an MVP. Kind of changed the game a little bit with his level and style of play. It was tough. Like I said,
Okay.
looking at Dominique Wilkins and Carmelo Anthony, it is really crazy how similar those 2 careers are.
Yeah.
And like, it was very hard. I couldn't decide between the 2 of them. Like, I wanted to give Melo the nod because of the Olympics.
True.
But a lot of times we don't, for whatever reason, we don't give our country props for the
greatest Team
Olympics.
USA player of all time,
Yeah,
Carmelo
so-
Anthony.
Well, Durant's up there too. Don't forget. I think Durant has the scoring record, doesn't
Does he?
I think
Did he
so.
pass Melo? Okay.
I think he did, and I know that because
until
as the
recently?
host of Tokyo Gold.
Yes. Expertly hosted Tokyo.
Thank you so much. Jason Feller.
Yeah, Rich, it was tough, man.
That's
it was
a good list.
harder than I
That's
thought.
a good list.
That's
All
so
right.
tough. You gave us 6.
Well, you know
All
how
right,
I do.
this is my
Jason
first time.
Feller.
First time, be gentle.
What do you first time for what?
What do you
For
got?
doing the list with you guys.
Okay, top 5. You
So-
have the top 5 number 4 overall draft choices of all time.
Right. Number 5, we got Glenn Rice, Part of the Lakers three-peat team. He
You had
was
me at
the
hello.
missing piece.
You have me at hello with
Number
Glenn
4,
Rice.
Chris Paul, Rookie of the Year 2006. Led the team in assists 5 times, steals 6 times for a record.
Yep.
You have
Number
stats?
3, Chris Bosh, part of the Big Three, back-to-back champion. Number 2, Russell Westbrook, Mr. Triple-Double, now at 198, 4-season average. Wow. And number 1, best commercial ever, Dikembe Mutombo.
Mutombo!
8-time All-Star, 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Dikembe Mutombo.
Jason Feller, look at Felly getting it done.
No.
Concise, informational.
Say, shouldn't Chris Paul be number
Thought-provoking?
1? Point guard?
I mean, it's his list.
It's my
It's his
list.
list.
Your list.
So,
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Chris Paul over Dikembe Mutombo?
It can be a little high.
A little high?
A little high.
Well, he's tall. What else?
7-2.
Who else?
I don't know. Chris Paul is a little low for me.
Well, for my number 1 overall list, it was either LeBron or Oluwaseyi. So
It's a tough
that was my choice.
Yeah. I'm sure you had to send text
That
out like
over
I
there.
did the other night trying
Huh?
to figure it.
Huh?
Like last night, I'm texting people like, what do you think about this?
I was going to do a top 5 all-time number 1 busts list, but that's so negative.
Yeah.
What's it? Yeah.
It's so negative, and it was
Plus, you don't want Kwame Brown like getting on you.
Kwame Brown. We don't want any piece of him.
Brown
He
had
doesn't
a
want.
pretty decent career. Who was the guy that the Cavs took?
Anthony Bennett.
Anthony Bennett. That dude is clear number 1.
Well, there's Greg Oden too.
Yeah, but
he got
Greg's
hurt.
body.
He got hurt. He got hurt.
His body betrayed him.
It's
He made a
always.
comeback a little bit. He won a ring with
I know
Miami.
that. No, I know that.
Yeah.
It just any chance to slag on someone from Ohio State would the Ohio State. I was going to take it, and I didn't do it, and then did it anyway. Of
course.
You did.
Yeah, but good stuff. Now you can.
I did it anyway.
I didn't want to do it.
Yes, I did. I absolutely did. So I did it. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.